So we got here 2012 TL. Just want to make sure you guys don't do the same mistake I did, and you'll see later on. But I was trying to be MacGyver and try to, take the compressor off without having to deal with taking the radiator off. And at the end, it didn't work. So, but just gotta take the radiator, take the fans off first. 10mm screws. Just make sure you take them off, and that fan right there has a connector on the bottom. You can reach to the side and get it. This one you don't have to take the connector off because it's long enough to take it out and just put it over the cover. It's not hard if you do it the first time. I try to do it without taking off the radiator, and that's why it took a little bit longer. But that screw right there is the one that holds the lines, and it holds it to the actual compressor. Just take that 10mm screw off. Take that off, and then just lift up the little flaps for the lines that are holding on to the compressor. Make sure you remove them. But yeah, that mistake I did of taking everything off, trying to take that compressor out, I thought I had it, but nah, it's not possible. Then you got the other screws. You have another 10 that's holding that line in. Take that 10 out. It's a simple process. It's not difficult at all. To tell you the truth, the most difficult part about it is taking the radiator out. Why? Because I was lazy and I didn't go to the bottom to get those clamps. I did everything to the top. Just being lazy. You got a lift. If you got a jack it up. Take that cover down and just take those clamps off from the bottom because they're facing down. So it's easier that way. There you go. That was the release of the pressure. Mind you guys, this car already has the Freon taken out of and recycled at a shop. I don't recommend just releasing it to the air because it's illegal, and it's not good for the environment. So just try to keep it, try to keep everything nice. Keep the earth green, huh? So take that other one off. It has one on the bottom. It's a 10mm bolt. It's right on the bottom. You have to get it either with the wrench or with a small ratchet. Take that off. And as soon as you take it off, it's always good to plug those lines up. Just put like a piece of paper in there on the hole, or like a piece of glove, just to cover the tip of it. It gathers moisture really quickly. You still have to vacuum out everything in the system and do the vacuum after you put everything on, but it's not that you have to, but you just want to prevent the little bit of moisture that could go into the system. It's not gonna mess it up, but you see I didn't plug it up. I left it like that, and the car's freezing right now. So it's not a big deal, but I know a lot of people out there want to do things, by the book. So you want to plug them things up, just plug them up. You still got to do the vacuum at the end, so you know that eliminates the moisture as well. Take those 14 millimeters out. They have 4. It's real simple. You know, I haven't even taken out the radiator yet, and you see me taking off the bolt, so there's enough room. You know, you guys have enough room to get everything out the way. So everything for me is the opposite. I did the compressor first before the radiator, like I explained in the beginning, because I thought I could take it out without having to take out the radiator. Those screws come out pretty easy. The compressor is sitting on top of a little lip, and when you take the screws off, the compressor's not gonna fall because it's still holding on by that little, you know, the little edge. So you just have to take the screws off and then just wiggle it out, come out real easy. Everything is by feel, can't really see them, just gotta feel them. You know, just take it off. But like I said, real simple process. You guys could do this at your house. Not a big deal, but just take the radiator out first. Avoid that headache. Take it off first. And go through the bottom. Get them clamps off to the bottom. You see it's already loose. You don't gotta mess with the alternator either. You just leave the alternator where it's at. Don't touch it. It's really straightforward. The plug that's right there on top, you'll see it. Unplug it. Simple. You'll see me try to take it out, but I just switched the video to the radiator part. So the radiator has that hose underneath. Take that hose off. See how I'm moving the clamp? I'm moving it up because I was lazy and didn't go underneath. So you ain't want to know the trouble it is to get it to the top. It's not easy. But I got it. You know, took the clamp off, then took the hose off. And you'll see the one that I'm gonna circle in a little bit. I don't show the process, but it's, you know, self-explanatory. You'll be able to see it. It's right there, the transmission line. So that transmission line right there, take that off. All right, like I said, do it from the bottom. I did it from the top, and it was a mission. Do it from the bottom. And there's another one on the other side that you have to take off too. Like I said, it's a simple process. All right, you'll see it right here in a little bit. I'm gonna pause the video, and you'll see I'm taking the clamp off now. I didn't film that process because I moved the camera out of the way to get more room. But you'll see right here, right there. That's the other one. Take that off, take the clamp off, and pinch it. You know, you could pinch them for it won't leak all over the ground, and try to put something always down there to catch, you know, the transmission fluid. And you will have to refill with transmission fluid after you finish the job. It's real simple. The transmission dipstick is right there, and you'll fill through there. Just probably like half a quart. Take that radiator out, and just put it aside. As soon as you take it out, the compressor comes right out. Make sure you don't ding up the condenser that's right there. And that's it. That's how you take out that compressor. You'll see here, I'll put it next to the other one, because that you have to take off. If you're getting a used compressor, it's not gonna come with the bracket, with the adapter. That adapter that I'm gonna take off now. So if you get a used one, you gotta take that adapter off, and it's a 5.5 millimeter. If you don't do it the right way, you're gonna strip them bolts and you're stuck. You're not gonna be able to get it out. So I used an impact gun. I hammered it down a little bit, make sure I got the good grip of it. And I took it off. Try to use an impact because it's always gonna break it loose. If you do it by hand, it's most likely to strip. And to get that, you're gonna have to go to the junkyard and get it. It's hard to find that new. So See what I did? I just banged it a little bit with a hammer, then I put my impact on there and just took it out. It's a 5.5 millimeter. All right, don't put nothing else. Don't put a 6. It's gonna strip the bolt, and you're not gonna be able to get it out. I've done it a lot of times where it's stripped, and I went through a mission just to get it out, and then I had to go to the junkyard get a new one. You don't want to go through that trouble. That's about it.